What's going on, y'all? This is Khrysis, and you are watching Behind the Beats. Peace.
How'd you get into production?
I got into production, man. I mean, I've been interested in it since I was like a little kid, man. Since I was like 14, 15 years old, really. I used to like steal my dad's records and record them on tape, and then like take them tapes into my room and like, do pause button loops. You know what I'm saying? I would do loops with a pause button. I had me a little Casio keyboard, and I would just rig it up. You know what I'm saying? This is when Sony had just dropped the Discman, and they did everybody used the tapes for their iPods now. They was originally made for the portable CD players. So I did that. I had a little Casio keyboard with like a drum set in it, and I would hook that up with the pause tape loop and hook it up to another stereo and make beats like that. And yeah, I've always been intrigued and mesmerized and into sound and the way it makes people move and the way it makes you feel and stuff like that. So that's how I got into beat making.
If you could be in the studio for a whole month with one artist to create an album, who would it be?
Wow. Probably if I could be locked in the studio for a month with one artist. Oh boy, there's so many, man.
Top one.
Top one.
Who's at the top of the list?
Well, honestly, like first person that comes to mind, this is somebody I just always wanted to work with, man. Is Busta Rhymes, and he's probably not everybody else's first choice, but like, as somebody, as a fan of music, and for the way he approaches beats, whether it's a serious record or it's a fun record or a storytelling record, man. It's always, they always come out phenomenal. So, he's kind of like my favorite rapper, but yeah.
Okay.
And that's not a political answer. He's my favorite rapper.
Gotcha.
Nothing being a different Rhapsody.
Your production method, like, do you start off with a sample? Do you do the drum track first and fit the sample around the drums? Like, how do you go about constructing a track?
It's different. It's different. Sometimes I'll have 90% of the time I'll have the record first. I have the sample first. and I try to go fight, and I build around. I build around that. Um, sometimes I like. Sometimes I'll be going through records and I'll find some drums, and then I'll just go try to find something to match with those drums. It just really depends on what I find first.
You have an extensive discography. Like, what's your favorite record?
My favorite record that I've done, probably some of the ones that ain't out yet,
Okay.
or probably ones that haven't seen the light of day. I got this one record. I got this one record with Rhapsody called Everlasting. It's incredible. It hasn't seen the light of day yet. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it now. That's probably one of my favorite records that hasn't that I've done right now.
Okay.
This is on Rhapsody's album. This was on her, not her album, but this was on one of her mixtapes, the Black Mamba EP. So. That's three.
Okay.
It's three good ones.
Tight.
Three good ones. That's all you need. That's what I'm capable of doing. That's what I've done. These are out in the world. You can go get those. You know what I'm saying? Go get that drum kit too. HipHopDrumSamples.com.
Yeah, let's talk about the drum set.
What's up?
How can people get the Khrysis drum kit?
You go to HipHopDrumSamples.com/Khrysis. Or you can check on my Twitter. I posted on my Twitter. Check my Tumblr page. Check my Instagram page. It's all available. It's all right there. You know what I'm saying? It's up for sale. So yeah, these are all drums that I have used, or some of them I still use. Probably within my I've been making beats for over 10 years, about 12 years now. So it's about 12 years. It's some of the 12 years of drum collecting and beat making that I've been doing. So, you know, soon there will be a part 2. I will do some more for y'all. But yeah.
Now, using Khrysis drums doesn't make you talented. You just have some great drums, so you gotta have talent to go with the drums.
I mean, you know, they don't make you jump buildings in a single bound. But it does take practice. Yeah.
Okay. What's the website again?
HipHopDrumSamples.com.
And what's your Twitter?
My Twitter is @Khrysis. You see it right here, spelled KHRYSIS. Khrysis.
All right. What's your favorite genre to sample?
My favorite genre to sample. Wow. Nobody's asked me that. That's a good question. My favorite genre to sample, I'd have to say would be. I don't even know the name of the genre, man. I like. It's just I don't know. It's soulful, but it's I liked a lot of the quirky sounds and stuff like that.
Like when you walk into a record store, do you go straight for the soul section or the soundtracks or polka?
It really depends. You know what? I'm one of those people. Who I have a favorite something. I'm one of those people who I can't even pick out my favorite food. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a meal that I go to, but then if I eat that same food if I eat my favorite meal every day, I get sick of it. So it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite food anymore. So with that said, I can't really pick a genre of music that I love to sample every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like eating your favorite meal every day. If I sit here and told you so, I get sick of sampling soul after a while. That's why and then I go into maybe some prog rock until I get bored with that, and then I go into some electronic music and I get bored with that. So
you sample prog rock before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
So yeah, it's just music. Period. I'm sounds and chords and period. Anything that has sounds and chords.
All right.